Let's start with you, Nigel, if we may. It's a year on from that historic vote. Of course, you were a major architect of the vote. Are we where you would hoped we would be a year or down the line?
No, we've had a year of dither. We didn't start the negotiations until the Monday of this week, and this is the first time Theresa May has spoken seriously to the other European leaders. And the problem, in a sense, is this, that Brexit was a victory of ordinary people against the political establishment, but after the vote, a new establishment took over. So there's been a lot of reluctance to get on with the job.
Is Theresa May the person to get on with the job? Has she still got a mandate to do it? She called an election to get a stronger mandate to do it, didn't she? And ended up with a weaker one. Is she still the person in your eyes that can deliver?
Well, I mean, she was a Remainer, so it's really very, very strange, ironic.
Our economy is down. It's the slowest growing now in Europe. Are you confident people still want Brexit? There was a poll on Sunday, wasn't it, that said the majority of people, a slim majority, but the majority of people would now like it to be put to a national vote, another referendum, when we finally get to the deal. Well, do you think people are, like Donald Tusk said, maybe dreamers dreaming of a change? That's what he said, didn't he? I may just be a dreamer thinking Britain will come back, but I'm not the only one.
Well, there've been a whole slew of polls showing between, and 4 or 5, showing between 68 and 70% of the British public want the government to get on with Brexit. Regardless how they voted last year, they accept a democratic result. There was one rogue poll on Sunday suggesting the demand for a second referendum. Frankly, I don't think people want any more elections or any more votes. They've frankly had enough of it.
One last question before we come to Heidi in the studio. Apologies, Heidi. Just regarding what Theresa May, she started the negotiations. We know she was there yesterday saying that 3 million EU migrants will get to stay in the UK. They'll get access to all their benefits, to housing and all of those elements, as long as the Brits that are abroad get provision for the same things. What's your reaction to that?
Absolutely the right thing to do. Frankly, I wish he'd done it months ago. All those 3 million, and we can argue whether it's too many or not, but all the 3 million came to Britain legally. You know, you'd have to be a banana republic to take away their rights. That's fine, but what we do need to know is, when is the cut-off? Because if we're going to have a complete open door between now and the end of the Brexit process, goodness knows how many more people will come. Yes, that is figures from the ONS showed our population grew officially last year by over 500,000 people, and we do need, before long, to get a grip.
We know that UKIP is now lacking a leader. Paul Nuttall stepped down. Is it a role that you're going to have to grasp again and try and grab your party by the scruff of the neck and lead them forward?
Well, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I mean, for the minute, I'm leading a group in the European Parliament. I want to oversee these Brexit negotiations, so I'll decide on my future with UKIP over the course of the next few weeks. All I will say is this. If Heidi Alexander's view that we should stay in the single market continues and gains support from some in the Tory benches, we will effectively have ignored a referendum result. And if that happens, there will be a huge space in British politics for UKIP in a couple of years' time.